8th tonight, a little more conservative, no bigger shots downfield.
I mean, that was not a game plan. We knew that they was going to go into match coverages, so I know that the running backs was going to have a field day, and the underneath routes was going to be open a lot.
James, talk about coming back from the 2 interceptions, keeping your composure. How are you feeling about that?
I mean, that's what it's all about. That's how your character is determined with your team. I mean, they had to see that in me, saw that I had to bounce back, and obviously they had my back the whole game. That's why I give them so much fame and glory, because they were the same. I made a few mistakes and had to bounce back for them.
James, why don't you wear contacts during the game?
I don't wear contacts in football season.
That little scrum in the third quarter, did that light a fire on you guys?
Of course. I told the guys, I said, guys, the party just started. I mean, those guys are getting mad, and we were winning, so it's a rivalry game. That's what you expect in a rivalry game. They're not just going to give up and just let us beat them.
Well, you went over to the sidelines, I guess, talked to Hart, was it? What did you have to say to him?
I told Bobby, I said, Bobby, we need you more than anything, man. I said, just calm down. I said, I got your back, because I was there with him. I actually pulled the guy off. I said, I was there with you the whole time. I said, man, let's just beat them real bad for them doing that to you. And he was like, all right, Jameis, I got you.
Jameis, what does such a defining win against Miami do for you? What does it mean to you?
It means a lot to our program, Florida State, for all the people, I mean, that play here, all our vets, I mean, all the people that's like on that wall up there in our locker room. I mean, it means a lot to them. That victory was not only for us, it was for them, because this game meant a lot. And for Coach Odell and for Coach Mario and for Coach Dawson to be on the sideline winning another game against the Hurricanes, I mean, that meant a lot to them.
Jameis, you're known for inspiring your teammates. Did you tell yourself anything at halftime?
Oh yeah, I made a promise to my team. I said, guys, I'm not turning the ball over no more this game, and I kept that, because I knew that was really the only reason. I felt the only reason that they scored. I mean, our defense was playing an amazing game. They scored off of every one of my turnovers. So I told them, I said, guys, I'm not turning the ball no more, because I told them, and I went. This is the first time I went to the defensive side. I mean, we had a little current, and I went to the defense. I said, I promise y'all, I'm not throwing, because I know that if we don't turn the ball over and we don't do anything wrong, they cannot stay on the field with us.
Was that the most adversity you had faced the first half of the season?
Oh yes, because I mean we weren't used to that. I mean, we came out there, had a great first drive. I mean, everything was going good. Then I came back, I forced an interception with Rashad. Then I came back, we had another great drive. Then I threw another pick. I mean, we just got a big turnover. So I mean, that was a lot of adversity. But that's why when I play baseball, I have to just throw that out of the books. I mean, because I might go up there and strike out 2 times, and I just gotta have that mentality, and I gotta have my composure and stay poised.
Everybody is kind of wondering how you're going to react. What did you learn about yourself tonight?
I don't know if I learned a lot by myself, but I learned a lot about this team. I mean, we have an amazing team, and they really put me on their shoulders and carried me the whole way. That's why I just give them all the glory, because I mean they're so good, and our team is so special.
How did they respond when you said no more interceptions?
They knew I meant business. I mean, they knew. I mean, I didn't say it with like I was mad at myself or anything. They just knew I meant business, because when it's coming out of my mouth, I mean it.
James, you heard the fans chanting, "We want Bama"? Did you hear the fans chanting, "We want Bama"?
No, sir.
What do you think about them chanting that?
Oh, we're just taking it one game at a time. I mean, we got to go to a good Wake Forest team. I mean, we lost last time we went to Wake Forest up there, so we're taking one game at a time. Obviously, we're really going to enjoy this victory since we beat the Hurricanes. So we're going to dwell on this, and then tomorrow, I mean, it's over.
But if you guys finish undefeated, do you feel like this team should get a shot at the national championship?
Of course. I mean, I believe that we have one of the best teams in the country. I mean, we have Alabama, we have Oregon, we have Ohio State. Those are great programs, great teams. But I really believe that we have a great team with all the weapons that we have, and just our character with our team. Our team is so genuine, and we feel like this is our year.
James, what does it mean that you guys can win by 4 touchdowns when you had the adversity in the first half? You didn't play your A game, so to speak. What does it mean that you guys can still win?
That's why I say this team is so special. I mean, how many times do you see a team when the quarterback, getting all this publicity, and he go out there and throw 2 picks? I mean, they like, oh man. Well, guess what we did? We bounced back. We faced the adversity. That's one thing that, as being Seminoles, we used to facing adversity. That's one way that Coach Fisher practices us. Like he wants us to have adversity all the time. So we accepted that, and we had to get that chip back on our shoulder, and we went out there and played a great second half.
James, what does it mean to have Devonta Freeman, his hometown team, play this well and just pour his heart out?
Well, all our Miami guys, I told Devonta had spoke with the team on our team video, and he just spoke from his heart. And we couldn't see his face, but we just knew it was his voice. I mean, Devonta usually is a quiet guy. He's not going to tell that it was him, but we knew it was him. And I pulled Devonta outside. I said, Devonta, man, that meant a lot, man. I said, I love you. And from then, I knew that he was ready, because the people from Miami, especially the players that from Miami on our team, they put so much love and effort into this game, because they don't want to have to go home and hear those people talking. They don't want to have to listen to their parents probably say, I told you should have went to Miami or something like that. I mean, Devonta, he's such a special player. For him to be so unselfish, we have 3 running backs. When Devonta was, he was the main guy. He's been the main guy in the rivalry game for the past few seasons. He's so unselfish, and he's such a great person.
He was your leading receiver. Did you know going in trying to get him the ball a lot?
Oh yeah, I did. We did know. Coach Fisher did tell me. We gonna have to dump the ball off this game. And Devonta, he was ready. He was prepared. And these are the games that he thrives in the most, because this is the game that he takes in on himself. Like, this is my city. I'm playing in my stadium, and I'm going to play against my friends that I played in the high school and that I grew up with. So I'm gonna take this on to myself. And he played an outstanding game.
Jameis, with your success so far, what do you say with comparisons between you and E.J. Manuel?
We're both great leaders. We're both great leaders, and that's what I learned from EJ, and that's why I think that I'm mature as I am right now. If it wasn't for sitting behind EJ, and if I just had to come in and start as a freshman, I probably wouldn't be as mature as I am now. But just seeing EJ, seeing the way that he carried things, seeing the way that EJ faced adversity, it helped me become a better player, and helped me learn how all the guys function, and he helped me learn that.
James, what did Coach Fisher say to you after the interceptions?
He just told me, stay poised. Stay poised. Me and Coach Fisher has a tremendous relationship, so he knows what I'm thinking before I even throw the pick. So it wasn't really an option. He just said, we don't read that. And then I know when I come on the sideline, I can't oh man, I'm not shouldn't have forced that. I should have just hit Kenny Shaw. And I had my drag come in. It was wide open. I felt that I had pressure, but I just was playing too fast. So me and Coach Fisher, our relationship was so strong. Like, he probably knew as soon as I threw it, I was gonna throw the pick before it. So I came to the sideline. He discussed it, and then we just moved it away.
James, as a freshman quarterback, and as you're dealing with adversity as you play more opponents, is there anything that you learned from this game that you apply to the next game?
Yeah, can't turn the ball over that early. Can't turn, because I still believe this. If I didn't throw those 2 interceptions, they wouldn't have scored. They wouldn't even got on the scoreboard. We still put up a lot of points. For us to have 2 early turnovers, you don't see that. You don't see when you have 2 early turnovers, you winning at the end of the first half. You just don't see that.
Those 3 of the 6 interceptions that you've thrown this year have been on those deep balls over the middle. Is there a common thread between them? Is that something that you need to work on, or is that something that's kind of happened on the
Nah, because most of my completions are on the deep ball in the middle. So I just made mistakes forcing the ball, and I can't do that. I got to take the ball down and just move on. That's one thing I got to have composure. That's going to happen when you Peyton Manning throws interceptions. It's going to happen, but you can't do it again. I can't make the same mistake.
You talk about
2 questions, though.
Talking about playing too fast. Do you feel like you came into this game too hyped up and you had to settle down, or what do you mean by playing too fast?
I was very high emotionally, and sometimes you can't let the emotions affect the way that you play. I was in the game emotionally, and I was in the game mentally, but the emotions overtook the mental part of it, because the team saw that I was in the game mentally, and they fed off that. That's why our team played so good. Our team didn't play badly. I just made those 2 costly mistakes that we can't make against a team that's like, they made us pay. Miami made us pay for those mistakes. And if we were playing against somebody else, our defense probably would have stopped them. But Miami's a great team, and you got to learn that I can't make those plays. I might as well take the sack, because if I was to the sack, we punt the ball off, our defense get to stop. But when you throw interceptions like that, especially early in the game, they get momentum. They feel like, yes, we in this game, and I can't do that.
You talked about the emotions after that little skirmish there with Chickalo and Bobby. It seemed like you went down to the goal line, you were slapping guys on the hands, you were really trying to get guys riled up. Is that just you trying to get guys focused back on the game again after that?
No, this is not me trying to get the guys focused. This is me telling the guys, hey man, it's on. It's on. We're not taking no prisoners. We don't care about those guys anymore. At first, we respect them. We respected them because they're a great team. They have great players. But after that skirmish, it was over. All that nice stuff, all the game day and all that stuff of them being compared to us, that was over. We didn't care about it anymore. We know that we had one goal, and that was to beat them bad.